the delegate of Japan would like to make it clear that the questions raised by the delegate of China earlier regarding this clause are pretty much baseless when it comes down to it. These attacks, these info that will be included in the report that will be submitted to the Security Council, as stated by the delegate of France earlier. This info may not be substantial, it may not be complete in its report that is supposed to online. As the delegate of China has already stated earlier, there may be critical sensitive information in this report, and why would McAfee and Symantec post this critical sensitive info on the internet? Of course, they will want to keep it private. However, they would have a certain degree of trust of the Security Council and the members of the Security Council to submit this information to us, or to the UNCAHO to go over, and they may trust that we or this organization actually will use this information to the best visibility and of a proper, safe motive. And this delegate does not feel that there is any issue at all with submitting this info to the Security Council. And as for the issue of that China brought up about these companies also possessing the info, what can we do about that now? These companies are the ones that did the research in the first place. Even if we have to say, oh, these companies also have access to sensitive info, maybe we shouldn't give it to the Security Council. If we give it to the Security Council or not, they still have access to sensitive info. We cannot do anything about it. And all we can do is trust that these companies that have gained access to this information will not leak it out. And the delegate of Japan believes that this clause is concrete in its action and believes that we should all vote for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate. Is the Delegate open to any points of information?
No.
The Delegate has opened himself to any and all points of information. Is there any in the House? Delegate of Brazil, you have been recognized.
Yet again, the delegate of Brazil would like to question the delegate of Japan in the same manner in which he has questioned the delegate of China. What parameters, therefore, should the United Nations Security Council request for when asking McAfee and Symantec to provide information? If details such as the full list of organizations affected, the authors or sources of the crime and evidence, and scale of the attacks are insufficient, what, therefore, should McAfee and Symantec provide, and how can the Security Council force these private corporations in order to comply with its wishes?
First of all, the delegate of Japan would like to make it clear that the delegate never questioned the delegate of China when it was merely stating, I was merely referring to the delegate of China's previous statements. To move on to the question of the delegate of Brazil, the information that will be sourced for is clearly listed in the sub-clauses. We will be looking for the full list of organizations affected. We'll be looking for all possible sources of the crime, and we'll be looking for evidence and scale of the attacks. Nothing more out of what is listed in these sub-clauses. The delegate feels that of course, if these companies decide that they do not want to give up their information, we can't go in and force them, so to speak, to give up the information. However, the delegate feels that these companies are worried themselves about the security of the internet, and they would feel obliged to give up this information for the greater good. Thank you.
Request follow-up.
Granted.
Quite sure.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
More to Inquisitorial.
Delegate of Japan, is this not such a list that contains A, the full list of organizations affected, B, all possible sources of the crime, and C, evidence and scale of the attacks? The delegate of Brazil therefore does not believe that such a clause is not justified, for it is simply akin to eating a horse, a dead horse, specifically.
Again, this delegate would like to again quote the delegate of China. In his statement was, these companies may have sensitive information, sensitive critical information within their knowledge. And of course, this sensitive critical information would not have been posted on the internet for everyone to see. If it was posted on the internet for everyone to see, why would there be a problem of us wanting to source the information in the first place? The reason we want to source it is because it's sensitive critical information that could be vital in our approach to this problem, and it is essential that we do get information, and it is clear that these companies definitely would not have revealed all of this information on the internet for everyone to see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate. Would the Delegate please yield the floor back to the Chair?
Delegate yields the floor back to the Chair.